meetings ahead of the all-crucial Amarnath Yatra amidst threat from possible terrorist groups like Lashkar, Jaish and their front organizations. Sources tell CNN News 18 that the current round of meetings that were held by the Union Home Secretary and where the Director Generals of the paramilitary forces as well as top officials from MHA, Intelligence Bureau and Jammu and Kashmir Police participated. The standard operating procedure, in case an attack happens, how should the multiple agencies react? What really are the threats? How can there be better coordination between all the various agencies involved in the planning and execution of Amarnath Yatra? These were the issues on the table. The SOP or the standard operating procedure or the way each agency or each personnel deployed should be on the same page as far as reaction is concerned. That has been the focus, just to ensure better coordination between all teams. Now, what are the possible threats? Threat number one, from hybrid terrorists. What if a small arm is utilized by somebody on a bike to try and break through the Yatri convoy and sabotage the Yatra? So that's threat number one, for which steps are being taken, discussed, implementation measures are also put on the table for all agencies to consider. Threat number two, sticky bomb. What if a small magnetic IED is stuck? And that's a threat that has been there for some time now, given the fact that be it in Katra or in Poonch, we have seen IEDs, magnetic IEDs, which are called sticky bombs, they being used by the terror groups. So in case such a device is used, how is it that you will ensure that when Yatris stop at camps before they move into Chandanwadi or they move into Baltal, they will obviously stop at camps for refreshment, for freshening up? How do you ensure that the convoys that are traveling, the vehicles that are traveling are properly sanitized? Then the threat of disaster. We saw how, flash floods were responsible the last time the Yatra happened. Flash floods were responsible for completely wreaking havoc near the Amarnath cave. So this time around, the mountain rescue teams, the NDRF, the NDMA are all part of the Yatra preparedness. Specifically, we are told steps have been taken to ensure that there are no Yatri tents near the channel, the river channel that flows. Last time around, that was one assessment, that because the tents were very close to the river, there was so much of damage. This time, there are specific steps that are being taken to ensure tents are at a distance, and regular monitoring is happening of the melting glacier. If there are any glacial lakes that are created, those must be monitored. That's one of the steps that are being taken. They are monitored so that the water volume in it and how the water volume is coming down the river channel, that is also monitored, and flash flood-like situation is avoided. Rains, weather conditions, of course, is a concern, especially in Baltal. The Border Road Organization has taken care to ensure that the roads are better, if not metalled, they're in better condition than before. Overall, Jammu sector seems to be of graver concern than Valley, given the fact that last few terror attacks have happened in Jammu division. From here, what we have heard is that the Yatris will gather at the Yatri Niwas in Jammu, and then they will move across the tunnel, Banihal tunnel, to Gazigund, and then either towards the Numan camp in Pahalgam or towards the Baltal side. So throughout this journey, the convoy will be sanitized. All buses will have RFID tags. Yatris will have to register themselves. Close to 3 lakh registrations, I think, have already happened. Yatris will have to register, and each Yatri will be given an RFID tag so that proper monitoring is happening, both of the vehicle and of the individuals.